I did good today. I invested in future workers.
Now, private militaries on secret ocean struts, they have the GI Bill, right? These kids are gonna get a college education, right?
They're gonna get some type of education, but I feel like the type of curriculum that Big Boss, Miller, and Ocelot would put together would be a very strange one.
Well, obviously they're going to know everything about every gun ever made.
Yeah.
And also some weird hobbies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing.
They're definitely going to learn how to paint, like, Japanese screens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ocelot knows a lot of has just a weird encyclopedic memory, so they're gonna know a lot of things about random animals they'll never see. They're gonna know way too much about torture.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing, at least for some of them.
This is B-Quad.
There's gonna be a lot of classes on how to gut animals.
And you really only need, like, 2. You need mammal class and everything else class.
Yeah. By the way, we still have one more mission left for rescuing the legendary gunsmith yet again. Here he is.
So we've captured all of his iron-working orphans. And now this is the final gunsmith.
Yeah, this is the true legendary gunsmith. He's just in the base we've been to a couple times now. It's the place that we rescued Malik from. In fact, he was in the same location. That was like episode 10 or something.
Yeah, he went through a lot of different groups of people that were making systems. And in fact, we finally got his 8th MS team.
All right, buddy. Off you go. Good. We're done with them. We're done with the gunsmiths.
Yet again.
Yet again. And also, back over in Africa.
Meanwhile in Africa,
way over there, there's some other people we need to rescue real quick, and some blueprints to pick up. This is a guy I'm gonna want for some stuff later. And otherwise, if you don't rescue him here, you gotta rescue him like during a mission later where there's way more dudes.
So what's the deal? Yeah, but why?
But why? I'm actually trying to remember what he does right now and I forget. Also,
well, he doesn't fit in windows. I know what he doesn't do.
I didn't want to have to go through the door, and sometimes he can throw dudes through windows, but not always. It's a little finicky. But also, like on the opposite side of the map, Quiet found another Mother Base soldier.
Ooh.
So there's, like I said, a couple different ways to recruit
we've done
dudes.
box, we've done CQC.
Yeah, and you will see a third option. I believe there's like 5 different options total to demonstrate to dudes that you're the true big boss.
It's an eventful day back at home, though. Look at all that.
Right? Yeah.
Is balking someone with a magazine, does that count?
I wish. Yeah, he's got, he has sleep grenades.
Oh.
So it puts you to sleep, like, immediately. They're very powerful smoke grenades. The other thing is that when you pass out, when he runs away, he untags himself, so you have to find him again. Yeah, but he doesn't run away.
If you have dog or woman, that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Yeah, and also he doesn't run super far away, so if you have even like a slightly upgraded sonar arm, you can find him pretty easily because these guys always hide in places where there's no other enemies. Maybe some animals, but there he is.
the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago.
You say that about everybody, Miller.
Bring him home, boss.
Maybe he was the traitor. Ever think of that?
Whoa.
If I was the traitor, I wouldn't be on the base.
So there's an upgrade I got forever ago that I haven't used too much yet, and that is the speaker on the Walkman. So there is a couple different cassette tapes that'll do this, but one of the ones we got is Love Deterrence, which you pick up from the first mission when you're rescuing Miller. And so when you play that on the speaker, they'll remember hearing that song back from Peace Walker, and it'll lure them to you.
Fantastic.
Like, they come running.
Dude loves that song.
Yeah.
Maybe it's better than I thought.
Maybe. It's like the nice acoustic version or whatever.
He's just sick of hearing "Here's to You."
Yeah.
I mean, I love Joan Baez, but can we get like some Diamonds and Rust in here or something? Just for variety's sake?
It's you, boss. Allow me to serve under you.
There you go.
Out on a mission at the time.
Still a couple other ways to prove that you're a big boss to them.
Back to us.
But this is actually probably the easiest, most convenient one, because they can hear it from very far away. So even if you don't know where they are, if you just walk around for a little bit, they'll just follow you.
We don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, it's very easy. All right, our third soldier.
Gonna extract him.
But yeah, get another photo. Oh, and also,
So you finally found that legend of a gunsmith. The guys on the R&D team are dumbfounded. They say he's every bit as good as the stories. With him working for us, you'll be able to customize your weapons. Try it out in the ACC.
so here you go. Here's like a very major like function that is kind of easily missable. There's some really goofy shit you can do with it later.
Fighting is broken out among staff. I gotta go talk to my mentally disturbed patient.
That's something to show me, Snake?
Here you go.
Who took this? Strangelove? Maybe when she rubbed that sunscreen on me. Oh, I'm trying not to remember it. But you know, despite her quirks, Dr. Strangelove is a good person. I wish you'd come and say hello. Ugh. My head. It hurts.
All right. Well, see you later, Paz.
See ya.
Feel better, I hope. Maybe one day we'll make a breakthrough here or something. Where'd you get that paint? Oh boy. All right, so the gun customization stuff. It's pretty cool.
Can you make those leopard print?
No, but there's more patterns and colors for the guns than there are for the vehicles, at least.
Oh, okay.
But you know, you can put a bunch of different parts on different weapons. So like on the lower right, you see all those different things listed in the yellow text. When you build that gun, those are all the optional parts that also get built when you make it. I kind of wish there was a way to just like separately just go like, I want to build this specific gun part, because it's hard to like find the gun that has the part you want, and you're making a bunch of extra guns you might not want just for the parts they come with. It's a little cumbersome. I don't know, but oh, and also we're good enough friends with Quiet now that we can make the Guilty Butterfly, which is a Trank sniper rifle, and also we're good enough friends with Quiet now that suddenly she just starts doing this in the helicopter. What the fuck?
Tell you what, I'm not good enough friends with anybody for that to happen in my
Okay,
life.
so she's doing this now because our bond like has gone up with her, right? You would think that would be like, oh, you're at like 80 out of 100 points. We're at 20 out of 100 points. That's what she does at 20 points out of 100 for friendship. What? What the fuck?
Like, pilots do not fucking care. They are over it.
You seeing this fucking shit, Pequod? What the hell? Anyways, let's customize some guns.
Yeah, let's make a dang gun.
Oh, man. Big Boss hasn't developed a ton of guns. There aren't a ton of optional parts, but we've made the very loud Trank sniper rifle, and we can just slap a suppressor on it now. Hooray!
I'm gonna be laughing for the next 29 minutes.
No, yeah, I don't blame you.
It's so dumb.
It's really stupid. Oh, man. And, like, Quiet does more shit when you get in higher bond levels with her, so it gets even dumber. Just you wait.
I call this one D-Dog. It stands for downward.
Oh, no. Downward fucking dog. Travis touchdown. 2011.
He's in this game, you know.
Yeah, there's a bunch of patterns for guns. You can make them bright pink if you want. That's fun. You know, just like all the tactical pistols
I've seen that at
everybody's
Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, Venom Snake in particular will be customizing his guns a lot, and if I can make it happen, Vapor Snake will too.
We have a new assignment. Eliminate the commander of Rogue Coyote, one of the PFs operating in Africa. The target is simply the Major to his men. That's his rank from his army days. Instead of your typical boots on the ground work, he's more of a job broker and a recruiter. And apparently he also runs a little espionage operation on the side, which could explain why he's picked up a long list of enemies. I don't like getting involved in a PF pissing match any more than you do. There's another reason we took this job. Recently, this guy's been talking about dealing in nuclear arms. Think back to the shipment that Cypher was having ZRS transport. If we put the squeeze on this Major, we might come out of it with some new intel on Cypher. Objective is to eliminate the PF commander they call the Major. One of the Major's subordinates working undercover with the CFA is due to make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the Major.
Okay, so this was a promotional tie-in with the Ghost in the Shell movie.
Absolutely.
I see, okay.
Yeah. Can't wait.
He's the one who was investigating.
Can't wait for that Battle Angel Alita DLC.
Oh no.
Gonna make Miller's eyes
He
huge.
have a connection to Cypher. I'd like to interrogate him to be sure, but there's no guarantee he knows anything useful. The contract is to eliminate him. But I'll leave things up to you, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Hello, horse.
Hello. I like that they always deliver the horse first.
I would love to see the horse doing some stretches.
Yeah.
Also wearing fishnets.
I just kept thinking, like, how would they deploy the horse at the same time they deploy you? And obviously there would just be a big, like, scooper claw, like, on the bottom of the helicopter that just drops the horse.
Yeah, that's the 8th D-horse.
Yeah. They're all the same. Alright, so, trying to find this guy. This is actually a pretty simple mission.
The target's man should be somewhere around there.
After the last couple of missions being, like, really big, like, hour-long affairs, this one's, like, easy to complete in, like, 15, 20 minutes. Of course, we're doing 2 takes.
Stay on him.
But yeah, this is a it's a tailing mission. It's not bad. It's not super frustrating or anything. It's not like an Assassin's Creed tailing mission or most other open world tailing missions where it's like extremely frustrating. Thankfully, I mean, if you do get spotted by him, basically, if you get spotted by them, it just adds like a timer to the mission to complete it before they just run away. But it's a big map. It takes them a while to run away usually.
That whole time I was just imagining Colonel Campbell in the first Metal Gear Solid saying that this is a tailing mission. You don't shoot anybody, you just follow Liquid Snake for a while.
Yeah.
And then they send fighter jets to blow up the island.
Do everything you can to stay out of sight.
Oh, just gonna go over to Vapor Snake. And, you know, we're supposed to follow the guy. We dropped in from a different spot than Big Boss did. But it's been a while. We rescued kids. That was stressful. We had to buckle them all in. They were all rowdy, so I had to kick them to sleep. So let's just take a long smoke break. I'm glad the horse is so patient.
Yeah, it's just a boys' night out with you and your horse bud.
Also, our Phantom cigar has been upgraded enough that you can pass a full 24 hours with one smoke.
But why? Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. But I mean, you know, whenever you take too much of a smoke, it's just kind of forget what we're doing. Just leave our horse by.
Oh no.
He'll take care of himself. He's a wild animal. He'll revert back to his instincts if I leave him. Hopefully.
He's waiting for you to put in the next movie, but now it's just gonna replay Bad Boys 2 again.
Oh no. Look, those are basically horses. I already made new friends.
Alright.
Yeah. They're gonna run away if I try to pet them, though, so I should probably get a stun grenade or something.
They're probably afraid of me. I'm going to throw weapons at them, so they know it's okay.
Boss, get down. That's an enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past.
They don't take kindly to you throwing grenades at zebras.
Yes. The park rangers here are really, really uptight.
It's fine, though. We're gonna collect some new animals for our zoo. So one of the things I'm bummed about is that when you collect animals, basically each animal, once you put in, like, a couple of them, that's the limit to how many you'll see in the zoo. Like, most of the time it's just like 2 per animal. So even when you have a full zoo, it's never like bustling, and I just really wanted a super crowded zoo, just a
Herds
fucking
roving.
yeah, just a swirling swarm of every animal mixed up in just one giant zoo in the middle of the ocean. You can never quite get that level.
I think you're ignoring the real reason Vapor Snake Fultoned them. It was for recruitment. Because he looked and saw all of those stripes and figured, wow, they must be incredibly high rank.
It's true.
Look at all those insignia.
Wow. You must command such respect.
His vehicle stopped. Is that where he's meeting the target?
But yeah, this is the base where I rescued that guy just earlier in the video. It's that house, like, to the left.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, oh, right, that guy's no, he's not a missile guidance specialist. There's actually a second dude that will be getting a little bit, who's, missile
So we
guidance
still
specialist.
don't know why we got
I
the
still don't
guy
remember what he's...
who was
Oh,
here.
excuse me. He's an interpreter.
Okay.
Yeah, he's for the last language that we haven't gotten an interpreter for, which is Kikongo. Yeah, we grabbed him. So we have interpreters for all languages that pop up that we need interpreters for, all 4 of them. But yeah, there's also a missile guidance specialist in this place. And you basically need him if you want to make rocket launchers that can lock on to stuff, like the honeybee from earlier. From like all the way back in like mission fucking 6 or something. Or episode 6 of this Let's Play, I forget what episode number it was already. Yeah. Following these dudes, they just kind of cut right through the middle of this place. And they just go there to switch fucking jeeps. That's all they do.
The barrel on your rifle is hypnotic. With that crawl. It's incredible. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh yeah, once you get the giant guns or the really long guns, they just start wiggling everywhere with every step you take. They just like jiggle. Yeah, anyways, in a separate take, I forgot about the guidance specialist, but here he is.
I love his sort of low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Where he's moaning, "Help me," and as soon as he does, like, wait, for real? No one ever listens to me.
Whoa.
Okay, subject.
But yeah, that's him. He's not too hard to find. And back to just following these guys. I'm really glad that
That's an enemy gunship.
Ocelot, I fucking know about what helicopters are. Good lord.
Carefully, boss.
I'm really glad you don't have to, like, keep a specific distance to these guys, or else they just, like, vanish and it's game over. Mm-hmm. They can just be you can be in the opposite side of the map and it doesn't matter. And of course, you don't even really need to tail these guys. You can find these guys just by running around. But with Vapor Snake, he wandered for quite a while and found a completely different base. And, like, Vapor Snake's kind of behind in progression-wise compared to some of the other playthroughs.
Because
like,
of his Will Smith marathon.
Yeah. He's still got a couple units that you could fill out a little bit more, or at least kick out the really shitty guys. Oh, another thing is, I've shown that trick before with the cardboard box where you could fool guys into thinking you're a soldier just by putting the poster on your box.
Yes.
Because there are different soldiers here. They're from, you know, the PFs. There's a different poster you have to wear for these guys, otherwise they're not convinced. If you just put on the poster for the Russians, they're not convinced and they'll shoot you.
Oh, and surprises.
Yeah.
There's presents.
Oh, I just wish there were ways to, like, you know, you can drop boxes on dudes' heads with supply deliveries, but I just wish there were ways to distract guys by specifically dropping stuff they want somewhere. Kind of similar like how in Metal Gear Solid 3, you know, if guys were hungry, you could just drop poison food and then they would get sick or something like that. But also there's this weird cassette over here playing this weird noise, and after all this smoking there's just some type of weird tone and the sound that doesn't go well with the state I'm in. I don't like it. I do not like the sound. Where am I? What is this? How do I get out of here? Please help me. I was fucking here already.
I'm gonna go back to looking at Quiet's ass, okay? I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, what is this? Oh boy. What the fuck is that?
204863. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
This music playing from the stereo in this base in Metal Gear is a song that plays from the radio in PT, the little demo thing to tease Silent Hills, the other game Kojima was making at Konami before it got canceled and he got let go. This is the test, tone video they made. Look, they reused Chico's model.
Nothing ever goes right for that kid. Fuck.
Yeah. This was a tone video they made to say, oh, this is kind of what we want PT to look like before they even made PT and started working on Silent Hills. But yeah, this is not the only reference to PT in this game. There's another one later. Ooh. I don't like that though. I'm burning this.
A good thing there's some fuel resources. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the tape itself in the song is called 204863, that random string of numbers that the guy in the radio says.
Now, if are any of your recruits named Jareth?
I don't think so. If they are, I'm throwing him into the fucking ocean, I think. But all that footage of PT, I captured that myself. I am one of the people that still has PT on their PlayStation 4, and I am never deleting it because you cannot download it anymore after Konami took it off the store. And it's such a shame because it's such an interesting thing, even on its own. Although people have started recreating PT on their own with Unreal Engine 4 and stuff. One guy made a recreation that's pretty decent. It's not quite there, but it's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's interesting seeing people having to recreate this thing. But also this base is surprisingly close to where the guy you're supposed to follow goes to meet up with the informant dude. But I don't really want to go over there.
Oh no! They listen to weird music.
Vapor Snake smokes so much and he just feels really awkward now.
Really anxious.
Yeah. So we're gonna place these new mines we developed, which are electromagnetic mines.
That's what I do when I'm feeling anxious.
Yeah, totally. And just get some good coverage here. We got 4 of them. And after that, I'm just gonna wait for them to come to me. Hopefully they drive over this way or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you actually come here and get to the meeting point, before taking these dudes out, you can actually listen on a fairly lengthy conversation they have.
Ooh.
Also, there's a ton of dudes here. There's at least a dozen dudes here.
Well, this guy is pretty major.
Mm-hmm.
That's the target. Looks like we found him.
A++. Find some good guys all of a sudden. Also, I think it's really weird that only A and S ranks have a ++ rank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they did that.
Well, do you want a C++ or do you want a B?
I mean, a B, but I don't know.
All right.
It feels like a very minuscule difference, honestly.
You can't program anything in B? What are you talking about?
Ek is gereed om terugvoering te gee, majoor.
Ek gee my net die breed trekker.
Die CFA kon nog nie vasstel hoe die huursoldate in Wallawamasa gesterf het nie. Al wat hulle kon kry was die plaaslike bevolking wat praat oor bose geeste.
Dis net so hulle is.
Maar daar is gerugte dat jy die job van die hand gewys het omdat jy geweet het van die siekte. En nou is iemand besig om 'n vergeldingssquad saam te stel.
Van alle dinge. En ek maak soms my hande vuil. Maar ek's 'n engel in vergelyking met sommige van hierdie bliksems. Slawehandel. Reg onder hulle neuse en hulle wil my vervolg.
Maar ek's nie 'n voortrekker nie, maar jy's heeltemal reg. Nie een van ons verdien 'n prys op sy kop.
In elk geval, sê die res in 'n geskrewe verslag. Wat meer belangrik is jou volgende taak. ZRS probeer 'n ou man om die lewe bring. Dit het iets te doen met kernwapen. Maar ek het geen idee wie die ou man is nie.
Ek verstaan. Ek sal dit ondersoek. En kernwapens te ondersoek is, wel, dis 'n baie gevaarlike pad om te loop.
Ja, ek weet nie. Kan wees wat hierdie plek nodig het. Ek skrik maak tussen die lande. Kan baie bloedvergieting stop.
Jy dink Mobutu en die res sal die sin daarvan kan insien.
Maar miskien het hulle planne om die groot koppe ook gelukkig te hou. Vir nou, Vind uit waarmee ZRS besig is.
Ek begryp, meneer.
All right. Well, Big Boss developed sleep grenades. So all these dudes being packed together is actually pretty good. It's instantaneous. But yeah, sleeping grenades are rad. Especially when they're like fully upgraded. It's just such a gigantic sleepy cloud that no one can escape from. Yeah, lots of dudes wearing body armor right now, so the easiest way to put him to sleep is to honestly just shoot him in, like, the leg or something.
Well, when you're getting injections, you're supposed to go for, like, muscle mass, right?
That's true. I mean, there's a lot of major veins and shit in the legs.
Yeah. I mean, it does depend on what you're injecting, but
yeah.
there's a theory there.
There you go.
EpiPens. EpiPens go right to the thigh, just like sleepy sniper rifles.
Yeah. Oh, they're so sleepy. Yeah, it's like 10 dudes right there. It's just...
Hope you brought enough balloons, folks.
This was
Put
like
them
a secret...
all in the van, and then felt in the Jeep. Save balloons.
You're right. Should have done that. This is just like a secret, like, seminar or something, like, just recruitment conference.
So, you want to kill people for money, but you're tired of being in Africa.
You want to see the world. You want to have your own personal zoo.
Okay, subject is in. Damn. It looks like the treasure trove of intel we were hoping for. Well, whatever. Exfiltrate the hot zone and RTB.
Yeah, there you go. We just fold fucking everybody. You only need to take out that one, the major. But, you know, obviously, always the mission important dudes are always better to Fulton because they always have really good skills on them and shit.
Mm-hmm. I love that you zipped up so many dudes that Miller is still being snippy.
Yeah. But, yeah, that base over there, which is where Vapor Snake is hanging out. Once they're done
He's in the future.
Yeah, once they're, those guys are done talking, they hop in their jeeps and drive straight to that helicopter and board it, and then you get a game over if the helicopter flies out of the map.
No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
So regal on that horse.
Right? Fighting has broken out among staff again.
Damn it.
One guy went to sick bay because he fought so much.
Is it Masochistic Mastodon or whoever?
Oh, right. Sadistic Vulture, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably him for sure.
Imagine a mastodon, the tallest thing on Earth. It's just shouting, "Step on me," and all of the other animals are like, "How? What are you talking about?"
It's the thing I've wanted most in life because it's not possible.
Masochistic Mastodon is just... is my favorite kink positive tragicomic webcomic.
I've always been the biggest, but yet I yearn for something even bigger than me! Oh, yeah. Vehicles that drive over the electromagnetic mines, everyone will just immediately pass out. We've also developed the rocket arm.
Hell yes.
So if you take a look at our arm, it's a different color. It's gray. The rocket arm is incredible. Go into first person here and fucking fire it.
Rocket piece!
It's literally just rocket piece. It's so good. But yeah, you can steer the arm. It has a pretty decent range.
Found the guy.
Yep. If you look below the rocket arm, the bottom right, there's that little meter. That's the fuel for the arm.
Oh.
But even if you run out of fuel, it'll still keep going and knock dudes out if it hits them. It just goes in a straight line. Yeah, you can recharge the fuel just by like moving around a bunch. But the rocket arm is so good. And also these decoys I'm throwing are active decoys, which, on top of just being normal decoys, they also attract dudes by making noise, and specifically, it's just Kiefer Sutherland doing bad line reads.
You're pretty good.
So it's people are attracted to them just to see, wait, really?
Yeah.
Really? Everybody get a load of this.
Yeah. By the way, everybody get a load of this!
Alright, single file, you're all gonna get folded, wait your turn.
Yep. Everybody just... Look, it'll get done quicker if everyone's just orderly about it, alright?
Everybody line up alphabetically according to height, okay?
Okay, now everyone keep looking forward. If you hear any noises, disregard them. Nothing, it's fine. You're all gonna get Fultoned. Welcome to your new job. I love it. I also love that the rocket arm is forceful enough to push vehicles around.
There's gotta be an achievement for that. There's gotta be a leaderboard for most people rocket pieced.
I wish. But yeah, one of my wishes, I even said in the Peace Walker LP, I think, because I just really hoped, like after seeing Metal Gear Solid 5 shows and that he had a cyborg arm, I was like, please let him do rocket piece like Zadornov, and they actually did it. It's so good.
You're pretty good.
You're pretty good at being kept waiting.
They're pretty good.
Is this supposed to be a John Wayne impression?
I'm not sure.
You're pretty good, partner.
You can drive the arm into yourself.
Yes.
It doesn't do... It just does stamina damage, though. It doesn't take your health away or anything.
In that moment, it does make the "you're pretty good" sound sarcastic and therefore fitting.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
You're running room, kept waiting.
I love the active decoys. They're so dumb.
Catch me in Designated Survivor on CBS.
Also, this wasn't planned. I was just really curious, like, oh, this helicopter's still waiting for the guys to get on. What do helicopters do if you fire your rocket arm at them? Like, it's open. I can drive the arm inside the helicopter. Turns out, helicopters don't like it. They don't like rocket arms being inside them. They hate it. They get very suspicious. But the good thing is, helicopters are also distracted by inflatable decoys.
You're a stain on the legacy of David Hayter. I'm gonna destroy you.
Yeah, they're shooting the things instead. But now there's a helicopter that's really mad. It's gonna be hard to run away because he's gonna see me. I just need some kind of galaxy brain getaway, like Fultoning myself.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Mission complete. That was rough. Thanks for getting us through it.
D.
Oh no, why would you give a D to my real and true dad?
D for dad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it it looks more like D for debt.
Yeah. Maybe. Mad centipede.
How mad was he?
Just mad. Not super mad.
Shoes only come in twos, that's why he's so mad.
Cannibal gecko.
Oh.
The Major spilled his guts all right. His nuclear arms business was just a rumor he was paid to spread around. He doesn't even know who's paying him. All his instructions came through a cutout. Hell, who else would be behind it but Cypher? And this nuclear arms trading is clearly connected to that yellow cake. He thought the same thing, which is why he tried to investigate ZRS himself. He said something else that caught my attention. That ZRS are trying to kill some old man. How did one old man get that kind of attention?